Hello everyone, this is Leo from GenerateBlocks and GeneratePress. In this video, I'm going to give a simple demonstration of the options available for the transform effect in GenerateBlocks Pro. We're going to apply the effect on a simple container block, which includes a headline block with an icon, a simple headline block, and a button. Please note that in this headline block, I've added GB title as an additional CSS class, which we will use later. Let's select the container and get started. We will open the Effects panel and click the wrench icon to add our first transform effect. The first type of transform we have is translate. Under the device menu, you can select to apply the effect on desktop only, tablet only, mobile only, or tablet and mobile. Under state, I will use hover for all of the demo here. Target, we will go with self to start. And let's add 30 pixel of translate X. So now if I hover over the container, you will see it move. Now let's add 30 pixel of translate Y. Now let's try changing the target from self to inner container and take a look. So now you've noticed only the content will move when I hover over the container. Other option we have is a background image if you're using one, or we can also use a custom selector. So for example, we can use GB icon. So now when I hover, only the icon will move. Or I can use GB title. Lastly, I could also use GB button. The next type of transform we have is rotate. So we will keep the settings here and target self to start with. Rotate 45 degrees and see what happens. So again, we can choose inner container as target, and only the content will rotate. Quick demo of the custom selector again. We have GP button. Only the button will rotate. The next one we have is Skew. We will start with self again and add 20 degree of skew X. Let's add some skew Y. We can also target just the inner container. Let's set the Y back to 0. And And the last effect we have here is scale. Let's start with self again. And try 1.5 to start with. Of course, we can also make things smaller on hover. Let's make it big again. And target a custom selector of GB button. Or GB title, which is a custom class we've added. As you've already noticed, the effects aren't very smooth. So let's demonstrate the add transition shortcut here. First, we will switch the target back to self. And take a look first. Now let's add a transition to make it smooth. This transition would apply to all other types of transform as well. Lastly, I just want to show that you can add multiple transforms and get super creative with your content. So we will start with a translate, change to 50 pixel in the X and 50 pixel in the Y. Now let's add another transform. This time we will use rotate, state hover, and let's go with 100 degrees. So now we have translate and rotate. We can also add another transform. This time we will use scale on hover, and let's increase to 1.6. So now when I hover, it will translate, rotate, and scale bigger. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.